Not. He's not content to me, bro. Like that nigga don't even get views, bro. Like that's the case, my nigga. Y'all should talk about anybody else, bro. That nigga don't even get no views. Fool. Like, I don't know. Are we talking about practice? Straight bullshit, bro. And the captain, they said she took all his pages. That nigga will say anything he heard. Bro, just like the Big Red shit. Yeah, you a pedo. Man, that shit is not even true. And you passed it down to another hoe ass tight pants wearing ass nigga, then another nigga. Bro, that shit ain't even true. Then you got the intel from somebody who ain't even been around. Like, dog, y'all better, man, you better not never put no jacket on me like that, nigga. I'll be in Arkansas, hoe ass nigga. Y'all crazy, bro. That's your dig because you can't out roast him. Yeah, yeah, pedo. Then you got the little young tight pants wearing ass nigga. Yeah. Following your lead, which lets me know that he following y'all two niggas. You know, that shit is ill. Yeah, the captain ain't, man, the captain didn't run a show last night. It ain't nothing to talk about with the captain. Go on over there to where Book at, bro. That nigga gonna make some content out the captain. That nigga didn't run the show last night, bro. He didn't run the show last night. God damn, why'd you, nigga, go talk about booking them, nigga? That shit don't seem important. That nigga race right back to Cap. Hey, Captain, he wasn't even explaining. Yeah, because he got your fat ass. Your loud mouth, loudspeaker mouth ass, nigga. He got you, he got hoes. He got all them to explain for him. He don't need to explain once he got your fat ass waking up in the morning holding a nigga dick like that. That shit is just, dog, you like, that nigga could be a whole yag, and you the one talking about all this yag shit, but nigga, you following them, nigga, just because you think you gonna get some money and some views, bro. That little 100 and something, dog, that shit don't be nothing, nigga. You doing all that shit for that little punk ass shit? Bro, you stupid, man. I'm telling y'all, dog. You know, realize he following the wrong lead. The lead is you was doing it by yourself. Stop following niggas. Nigga, you ain't gonna get that. Nigga, them same people you running around with gonna tear your ass down. You see how they act when you hit the stage? The only reason you stayed up there is because nobody ain't got no money because Big Baby done ran through everybody's pockets for the money. Well, and then y'all mad she made her buddy. Don't get mad because she made her buddy. Sean G got out and made his buddy. Y'all wasn't bad cry. When that nigga got out of jail, y'all paid that hoe. So what's the difference when Big Baby get out, y'all pay that hoe? They both some hoes. So what's the difference, dog? I'm confused. Like, what's the difference? Like, man, y'all crazy. Y'all pick and choose, nigga. That's what y'all do, fool. Every time somebody else gets some shine, of course, somebody gonna hate. That's what people gotta understand, man. I would laugh it off. I'll make sure they see the views just to, and if she decide to cook Brandon, that's her. That's her. Whatever she feel, whatever, if she wants to try to turn whatever it is against him, that's her, nigga. Y'all stop hating on her. Let her do her shit. Like, I don't like her. Let her do her shit, though. Y'all niggas be hating. Y'all be hating when it come to that money, boy. Y'all motherfuckers go crazy. People who depend on this shit, boy, they hate when it come to that money, man. And they ain't getting it, bro. Nigga, the captain didn't run no show last night. So it should be no conversation about that. I think that's probably why he did. He won't try to make up something to talk about. So that's why he didn't run the show. And who's the cheerleader? Nigga with the pom-poms, man. This nigga here, boy. I swear to God. Yeah. And they say this. And they say that. What do you know, nigga? What do you know? You steady putting out rumors of what they say, nigga. What you gonna say? Hoe ass nigga. And people say they need some more You looking at the chat. Look at the chat say. The chat say, man, we need some more refresh content. Bro, you burning it out, bro. You burning it out, bro. You done burnt that little storyline out. I try to tell you, bro, it's over with. Get up out of there. Get up out of there, fat boy. That shit over. Come over here and try to sit in my bush and listen to what I gotta say and try to go swagger Jack B. But nah, I don't got nothing to say about it because ain't nothing happened. I'm not talking about no book, nigga. I talking about no nigga who pay to dox people, fool. I don't give a fuck about that Puerto Rican bitch. Nigga flagged my page 800 times. Nigga, you think I give a fuck about running a story about a monkey-looking Mexican? Nigga, I don't give a fuck about that punk. I catch that nigga I punch that nigga all the way across the street, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Now tell him that. I said that, nigga. And I don't even do that type of shit. I catch that nigga ever, nigga. 2 niggas I ever catch, they can be prepared that they gonna have to fight me, nigga. So don't come to Texas, fool. Don't come nowhere near Dallas, bro. And I'm not even in Dallas. Just don't do it. Don't feel frisky or promiscuous and try it. Catch your bitch ass, nigga. I'm on the highway, nigga. We gonna see, nigga. You wanna dox and you wanna do something gangster, nigga. How about let me pull up on you, nigga? See how gangster you niggas really is. Do you know who I am? What? What? A waitress? A waitress, nigga. That's what you are. You're a waitress. Bro, ain't nothing to talk about, bro. Nothing to talk about at all, you know? Nothing to talk about, bro. I don't want to talk about no book, nigga. He don't even got a page. That nigga gets 10 views, bro, when we talking about book. And he loving it. That's why he hit panel for panel while people dogging him out about it. Like, he love it because he don't get no shine. Shit lame. And the only, and Captain, the last show wasn't about his situation. The last show was about book. Yeah, the last show was about book because that was his get back for the situation. Come on, man. Like, you gotta, your commentary be weak as fuck. And this is my commentary for regular people. No, it ain't. Your commentary is to spin narratives, nigga. And start shit, nigga. Nigga, that was the get back to show book that, nigga, that bitch you fucking with ain't shit. I can talk to her off the scenes, on the scenes, or whatever. That's all that was. Captain, we know you got hoes. Yeah, Captain show. And that show wasn't showing either. Tell the truth what it's been about. It's been about kick. That's what it's about. Nigga, he don't give a damn about telling y'all nothing. Nigga, he going to kick. Nigga, that's what it's about. Nigga, y'all niggas be having, then the shit don't work, y'all go to looking stupid. You notice the nigga punk sitting still now. He ain't dragging people back and forth because that shit don't work. No, that shit don't work. You drag people back and forth to Twitch. Man, that shit don't work, bro. It doesn't work. You try to drag people to watch your Twitch from YouTube. It's crazy, bro. Instead of just getting on Twitch and rocking out until the people see you. Dog, you can't make people do nothing. Y'all follow the leader ass niggas. You see, I don't never follow you over there. How many other people you think don't do that, bro? Bro, y'all motherfuckers is mild fucking people.
My overtime be like $30, $35, $36 an hour, like type shit too. So I can work like two, like for 5 days, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I can work 2 hours. Huh? What you driving like a 40? Where you working? No, I think I left it up. Go to my page and just look. Go to Big Read page and look. I be taking all them shit.
Then some of them people crawling from under that nigga and crawl over here to see what I gotta say, man. Nah, I ain't got nothing to say about it. Shit, go crawl up under that whole ass nigga. That 30 minutes, 40-minute show having ass nigga.
I be
illin'. Y'all don't want no show. Y'all don't want to see nobody with no equipment. Y'all want to see somebody be messy all day, nigga. When it ain't no mess, that nigga look bland than a motherfucker. That show was dead. That shit sounded bland than a bitch. Y'all wasn't bouncing around in that bitch, though. Wasn't no 200 and something bouncing around on no Saturday in that bitch, because that shit just a dud. It was a dud. It was a dud. Man, nigga ain't nothing to talk about, bro. It ain't nothing to talk about. That's why I go to content, man. Ain't nothing to talk about. Book is not nothing to talk about. I'm going to the content. Yes, indeed.
This is the Storm Shadow cruise missile, a British-French joint program to produce.
Learn something. I be feeling dumb than a motherfucker when I sit up and listen to these dumb motherfuckers all day. I have to go learn something, nigga. For real. Have to, nigga. Have to go learn something. I sit up and listen to these dysfunctional ass people all day, nigga.
3 of Iran's top leaders have been killed within the past 24 hours. Iran confirmed that Israel has eliminated senior security advisor Ali Larijani, besieged militia chief Gholam Raza Soleimani, and intelligence minister Ismail Hatib in a series of targeted attacks. At the same time, Iran's leadership remains unclear. The new supreme leader has not been seen publicly since taking over, raising questions about who is actually in control. Reports are also suggesting that he may have been injured in earlier strikes.
I mean, a lot of people are saying that he's badly disfigured. They're saying that he lost his leg, one leg, and he's, been hurt.
You know, like they, y'all know, like they motherfucking me, you know, they changed leaders over there. They changed leaders over there in Iran, right? Tell me why they done already, they saying already, nigga, they done already damn near probably, they can't, the leader hasn't spoken, so they don't know if he alive or not. Man, this is crazy, dog. This is crazy, fool. It's crazy, dog. This is sick. Yeah, man, I thought I'd do that, you know, being for this 2-time little bitch. Yeah, but they already got up on their new president. Y'all don't think that, man? Come on, dog. Like, is the new president off limits for them? Is he off limits? Like, I know y'all after they old president, they old leaders, but is they new leaders off limits? Obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously not.
Very badly. Other people.
Y'all just take them out too. Y'all don't even know if he dead.
He's 100%
You say, dude alive? He probably is. I'll be hiding from their ass too, though.
He hasn't spoken because the Ayatollah would sit and he'd spew hate from a form of a throne. Not as nice as a throne. I like the English throne much better. But it was a fancy chair. But he'd spew hate from his chair. But you'd see him a lot, right? This one we haven't seen at all. So that could be for a lot.
Nigga ain't seen him at all. So that little intel that y'all was getting at first, they probably done murked them already. Them spies or whatever, they done got up out of there. Because they saying they ain't seen this nigga yet.
For different reasons. We don't know, Peter, if he's dead or not.
This is where week 3 of the war stands. On Monday, Khamenei made a new statement saying that all those previously appointed to government positions by his father, the late Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, will remain in their posts and should, quote, continue to carry on with their work. Inside Iran, communication has become increasingly restricted. A widespread internet outage has sharply reduced connectivity, limiting access to outside information. Iranian intelligence has said it confiscated hundreds of Starlink...
I told you, just imagine, okay. Just imagine they motherfucking me, they can't, like, they systems, nigga, can't detect shit no more. They done blew the shit up. United States, it can't detect nothing no more. They can't get phone. They Wi-Fi fucked up down there and everything, dog. You know, the world depends on that type of shit.
Devices across the country. The conflict is also raising new concerns about civilian safety. Reports have emerged of strikes near civilian areas.
Yeah, Trump be lying all the time.
The details remain limited and have not been independently confirmed. Still, the reports are adding to growing international scrutiny over the conduct of military operations.
I think it's something that I was told is under investigation.
Let me get my computer real fast.
But tomahawks are used by others, as you know. Numerous other nations have tomahawks. They buy them from us. But I will certainly, whatever the report shows, I'm willing to live with that report.
Look, again, as the president said yesterday, he will accept the conclusion of this investigation by the Department of War. I know there's been a lot of speculation in the media about who may be responsible for this. We're not going to get ahead of the Department of War and the conclusion of that investigation. The president has a right to share his opinions with the American public, but he has said he'll accept the conclusion of that investigation. And frankly, we're not going to be harassed by the New York Times, who's been putting out a lot of articles on this, making claims that have just not been verified by the Department of War.
The human toll continues to rise. More than 1,300 people have been reported killed in Iran, with infrastructure damage across multiple cities and millions of civilians facing displacement and shortages. U.S. officials have confirmed that multiple American service members have died since the war started, with 6 service members recently killed after a U.S. military refueling plane crashed in Iraq while supporting operations. At least 200 American troops have been injured in the war with Iran, with defense contractor Hunter Gardner describing his experience working in an undisclosed location in Iran when enemy fire struck him as he was attempting to rescue his contract crew.
I knew we were in a bad spot. That's when we started our movement to try to go to a bunker, so we started running.
Gardner, not too far from safety when he noticed his teammate John fell behind.
We were going to both make it there, or we weren't going to make it there at all. Like, it didn't matter. I wasn't going to leave him.
At that same moment Gardner turned to save his crewmate, a drone struck nearby. Straight shrapnel striking Gardner.
I just feel like my inside just got ripped apart. Like somebody just grabbed my rib cage and flayed me open. And like that's the sheer amount of pressure that felt like hit me.
He says moments later he regained consciousness, his limbs still intact. When he reaches for his abdomen,
I feel something's very, very wrong. Pull my hand out, it's just a bunch of blood. And then I feel some stuff hanging out of my stomach. So I just grab it, throw it back in. I take 3 fingers. I plug the hole to make sure it doesn't come out again. And I just start walking as much as I can. Like, I can't breathe.
survival instincts carried Gardner to the bunker where he collapsed. He was then moved to a field hospital and other facilities. After several blood transfusions, there were surgeries to remove a kidney, reconstruct his spleen, and repair his liver.
Damn.
He has permanent shrapnel in his abdomen and 34 staples in his stomach. But Gardner says all 5 members of the crew survived.
He said, Iran has drones we can't even stop. Yeah, we can't stop them because they got so many, fool. That's like people got to understand that Iran is good at missiles. They good at missiles, but they not good as we is, though. They good with building them hoes to do shit. That's they bread and butter. But now the shit we got, fool. Dog, we steal they ideas. They drone idea, we stole it. I can show it to y'all, dog. We stole their idea. They drones can't change direction, meaning like change targets. Like Iran drones can only put the computer on a certain target. If it move, it can't move with it. It's not like a Scud. That bitch it'll hit a blank hit. Now that USA shit, nigga, you could move that bit. Remember, they shooting it from a shorter distance, so it can do this. The Iran drones, you can shoot them hoes from 25 kilometers, my nigga. 2,500 kilometers. You can shoot that bit for miles. USA stole their idea and looked at the accuracy. We want the accuracy. Fuck how long it can shoot. See, y'all worry about how long it just can shoot because y'all can't come over here. You know what I'm saying? So they took their shit, put a camera on that bitch and a computer on top of the drone. So, like, if it's 2 targets right there, it's 2 trucks, that truck move and going out. Remember, the computer got it set for where it was at. Man, that bitch move and go out. That shit gonna chase that nigga. Boom! And blow that bitch up. My nigga. Our drones a little bit different. We stealing their ideas and making that shit way more better, dog. Way more better. I've been watching the weaponry and all types of shit that, dog, listen, dog, the shit that we got is it's like scientific, like genius, dog. Like the shit that, like, you know, how I got to thinking, like, how many times did it take for them to try to crash that shit to know that it worked right, dog? Where do they bomb shit at? Like where do they practice with them hoes at? Like in the middle of nowhere or something? Yeah, they fucked up, bro. Yeah, the USA got some sophisticated shit. But you know, them ain't Americans making that shit. That's the people from the mother countries that they stealing from the mother country to come over here and help us.
Doesn't just mean they have to go to shore. It's another indicator of how committed the president to this and the additional options put on the table. And as you're right, you're seeing a lot of strikes on missile facilities, mines, infrastructure, and that. You're also seeing a lot of strikes against the leadership, the IRGC. And the more that goes on, there's another symbol of how fragile this is to the government and their strategy to outlaw Trump, which I don't think is going to happen. So back to the forces, the Marines. They don't necessarily have to go to ashore. They have lots of options that the president can use to crank up the heat. They can conduct operations, maritime interception operations, just like you said, those tankers that RC being sold, just like the Venezuelan tankers, we can take them. We can sell that on the market, make sure that
Look,
money goes somewhere else.
we can take
We can
them.
blockade and ensure none of their oil flows. Maybe we do want to put a beachhead on Karg Island or some of the other islands to indicate the Iranian people we're here and willing to come ashore. And then maybe even Bandar Abbas. So I disagree with Margaret a little bit. I think as more, and especially you're seeing the Israeli strategy, not just the infrastructure, go after the leadership. There becomes a tipping point where the leadership, the Basij, particularly the Artish, decides, hey, this isn't going to work out well for us because I'm seeing a
We
lot of
gonna
people
backdoor
around
the
me
shit
get
out of
killed. I
y'all.
want to be a part of the future of Iran. So I'm hoping that tipping point comes before we have to put heavy land forces or the option of heavy land forces ashore. So again,
Man, listen, dog. Man, them niggas might as well get suited and booted, bro. Them people ain't laying down over there, dog. They can't even leave. Why would they lay down and they see somebody American and don't shoot? Man, you stupid.
Or the new people who are filling the slots of the people who have been assassinated, thinking, well, look, the future is not with the old regime, it's with something new. That requires the fact that, I mean, there are hundreds of thousands of Revolutionary Guard Corps members who are armed. There's the Basij militia members who are armed, all of whom have families to support, all of whom are invested in the corrupt regime, which owns businesses. They have tentacles in a lot of commercial operations. It's not more integrated there. And
Boots
so
on the
that's why I
ground.
think, I don't think anybody wants boots on the ground anywhere, but I think it's kind of
Boots
unavoidable.
on the
Well, Admiral,
ground.
have you ever seen a situation where bombing alone creates regime change?
Remember what I told y'all, dog. I told y'all that, bro, they haven't even touched the surface yet, bro. All this shit that we doing in these past 3 weeks been in the air and on sea. Bro, we haven't even touched the surface yet, bro. They thinking they could just finish the war without sending them soldiers on there with boots on the ground. Bro, that's not a war. Y'all went and blew up they shit so they can't fight with, and now it was supposed to make them not want to fight back. But no, they want to fight back. So get y'all ass out them helicopters and get y'all ass down there, dog. I don't know what y'all waiting on. Y'all started this shit, now finish it. Finish it.
footprint on the ground. You got 60 million Iranians who want these son of a guns gone. And so those networks you just talked about are part of that effort. And there comes the tipping point. You're watching the greatest
These are
hide and
Trump
seek
puppies.
game
He
go
has
on
a
in the world.
corporation,
They're
media
hiding their
outlets.
missiles. They're
Dog,
hiding their
this is why I tell you that nobody speaks up on him. Y'all like, well, why they won't speak up against him, bro? You can say what you want. Trump is a part of the corporate world. Most of these jobs with the government are corporate jobs, bro. If you diss him or don't disagree with him, he can make sure that you won't even have a career nowhere in this field. That's how much power he got. This is exactly why presidents shouldn't be billionaires, bro. They shouldn't be able to throw their own money around to hinder you down. You shouldn't even have no money saved up like that to throw it around. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes it wrong, dog. He got money. He's a billionaire. He can throw his own money around, bait people in, We don't know what type of bribes he done gave people to do shit for him. You know what I'm saying?
And the Reem with the Artiche, with the police and others that they turn, then yes, you can achieve this with a bombing campaign linked to those other elements of targeting the leadership, supplying and enabling the opposition, and driving those elements to effect change. But your greatest enabler here is the Iranian people. And again, why this is not a good Nowruz. It could be their most historic Nowruz ever, because it's the last
Margaret,
one where this regime is in power.
Yeah, Margaret, I want you to have the last word.
Look, I don't know how I don't share that perspective, because I think when you look at what happened in Iraq, when we had such a presence there and we still had an insurgency, and when we left, you saw the Islamic State take hold. And maybe
there was a de-Baathification campaign in Iraq, which to a lot of people seemed, clearly to a lot of U.S. officials, seemed like a good idea at the time. And then it basically, all these people with military training and access to weapons suddenly lost access to power and formed the insurgency.
Yes. And, the other thing that I would say is, look, before we started this campaign, the Iranian government was doing horrific things to protesters and to civilians. We had reports of thousands of civilians just completely brutally murdered by the regime.
Yeah, I mean,
awful.
It could be tens of thousands. We have no
Yes,
idea.
Absolutely. But you might get there in civilian casualties if you do enough airstrikes for a long enough time. So my concern is that if the civilian populace looks and says, well, actually, there's a lot of civilians dying right now.
Hey, I say the same thing, Doc. Listen, how can you be an imminent threat when you're trying to make a deal, but the president get mad at you because you don't move fast enough as he wants you to move? They were trying to make a deal with him. They just couldn't make their mind up. If you're making a deal worth billions and a deal for your country's resources, dog, it's got to be the right deal, fool. So if they go in a meeting and be like, hold on, we got to do another huddle up. Trump, you have to accept that, bro. You can't say, oh, they're not doing it fast enough. Let's go bomb their shit. You can't do that, dog. You cannot do that. Your ass is up shit creek right now because you thought them people was going to lay down. The average country would lay down, dog, the way, man, listen, dog, the way the United States handled Iran, dog, in a week. Nigga, we talking about 1,900 bombs in 5 days. 5 days, 1,900 bombs. Bro, that is a lot. Just think about $1,900. 1, 2, put the dollars out. Every time you put a dollar out, that's a, bro, that is a lot of shit that's getting towed up.
And suggested to reopen the strait is to put Trump's troops, on Karg Island. But a source says that would be a risky mission, one that puts American lives on the line. The president today says that he believes getting the strait open
Let me remind you, you put them troops on that island. Bro, them Iranians just gonna come and drop bombs on that hoe every day. Hey, you can guarantee them soldiers ain't coming back.
only remaining challenge in this war.
He said the war was militarily won in Iran. What did you mean by that?
Oh, I think we've won. We've knocked out their Navy, their Air Force. We've knocked out their anti-aircraft.
I told y'all what they did, dog. Basically, it's a country over there with nothing. They don't got no army. They don't got no... Bro, you probably could rob banks over there and everything right now, nigga. You can do whatever you want to do with that country, but how you gonna get the money out there, bitch? Ain't no planes, ain't no cars, ain't no nothing up out there, bitch. No boats, no nothing, man. He said Karg Island is about 22 miles away.
Not to let his nation be drawn into the war.
They gonna bomb that bitch every day. But we know that they don't got no jets or nothing, but who's to say that, like, a country won't loan them some shit or something, some weapons or something? You know what I'm saying? We don't know what they got. We just know what they had. We thought we blew it all up, but they still trying to fight, dog. We took all their jets, bro. We took all their tanks, bro. We took everything that they can use besides them drones, bro. And they using the shit out of them drones. They said the big missiles have stopped, but the drones, the drone explosions have picked up. I'm like, God damn. When I seen that warehouse that the USA blew up, I think they had, I think they had 1,200 drones in the warehouse, nigga. 1,200, nigga. USA came, blew that bitch up. Boom! You won't be using these hoes. Yeah, dog. They don't got no, He said Kuwait is 127 miles away. Oh, okay. So 125, if it's like 80 miles from here to Austin, that's like from here to Waco. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, that take 30 minutes to get there. Nah, it can't be from here to Waco. It's got to be longer than that. He said got hit. He said they got hit again last night. I'm telling you, dog, they gonna keep on hitting that shit. Listen, dog. I showed y'all a clip where even the soldiers, the American soldiers, is scared. Because what your boss is telling you, what your foot soldier leader is telling you is that, man, this shit ain't gonna take that long, y'all. We gonna be done in this much time. It shouldn't be that dangerous, you know. They don't got nothing to fight with. Man, that soldier was running that live stream on TikTok, nigga. That nigga was like, nigga, the gunshots are getting closer. These motherfuckers are not laying down, dog. He said, and he didn't seem scared, but he seemed scared. You know what I'm saying? He's like, bro, these people are not laying down, dog. It's like the gunshots is getting closer.
So now, Nick Robertson, your sources there. What's the latest that you're learning about where this all is headed?
Yeah, well, if you listen to the president this afternoon and really over the last several days, Kate, you get this idea that the war is
Russia
basically
isn't
won.
really able to support anyone right now dealing with Ukraine.
However, it is quite a different thing that we are hearing.
Russia and Cuba for the same reason. Listen, man, it's so much politicking. Like, that's why I say this shit is like gang banging, nigga. It's like gang banging, but with countries, nigga. It's like gang banging with countries. You know how Bloods and Crips got allies? There's some Bloods there's some Crips that got Bloods as allies. There's some Bloods that got Crips as allies. You know what I'm saying? And there's some Bloods that don't fuck with Crips, period. And there's some Crips that don't fuck with Blood. Nah, this shit is ill. This shit is just, it's hard to decipher, bro. Like,
Iran might have the capabilities to keep the Strait.
But I send my product through there and y'all bombing it. Nigga, that oil costs millions and billions. Why would I send my product through that U-turn? I call it the devil's U-turn. Why would I send my product through that devil's U-turn, though? I'm just trying to figure out, dog. Y'all gotta make me understand why we would be trying to. Man, we gonna get into some bullshit. We gonna fuck with Telly right now, cause that nigga Telly is the truth, man. AI Telly. They got up on Iran got up on one of the U.S. jets, man. Watch this. I hope I'm spelling it right. Shout out to him, man. That nigga make some dope ass AI war videos, man. This shit be hard. But yeah, we gonna get into this. Yeah, we gonna talk about the
Tomahawk cruise missiles. Well, in modern warfare, there are primarily two kinds of anti-aircraft missiles: radar-guided and heat-seeking. The F-35 was designed to be practically invisible to long-range radar, but it wasn't built to completely hide from heat-seeking missiles. So how exactly did Iran missile manage to bypass the stealth technology of the US F-35? Well, the secret lies in a major vulnerability. Invisible. This engine produces a massive heat plume. Instead of using radar, modern air defense networks utilize inferred search and track systems.
I told y'all all them hoes different, bro. Like some of them jets, dog, they censored. Like meaning all of them can be tracked besides the stealth. You know what I'm saying? Because of the sensors, the heat coming up off that hole is gonna show up on them. What's the names, man? I'm turning the light for my lizard.
The answer is this short-range heat-seeking missile like this one. These passive sensors scan the skies for any heat anomalies. Because inferred search and track systems emit no energy themselves, the F-35's radar warning receivers would not alert the pilot that they were being painted by a target lock in the same way a radar lock would.
But watch that, because it chases the heat from the back of it. See, that's a heat sinker. So when you shoot that heat out the back of that jet, it's the missile is gonna chase the heat. See, that's his shell covered like to when shit get up on it.
But how did the missile lock, and how did the F-35 use evasive maneuvers? Once an infrared-guided missile is launched, the dynamic of the engagement changes to a race of physics and countermeasures.
Yep.
When the missile's IR seeker head locks onto the massive thermal
bitch got
output
a
of the
camera on that
F-35's
hoe.
engine exhaust. But the detection, the F-35 is equipped with a distributed aperture system, 6 infrared cameras positioned around the aircraft that provide a 360-degree spherical view.
6 cameras on
The
that hoe.
distributed aperture system detects the intense heat signature of the incoming missile's rocket motor and instantly alerts the pilot. To break the lock, the pilot executes high-G evasive maneuvers while simultaneously deploying flares.
You see?
If the missile tracks the flares but is already within a lethal radius, its proximity fuse will trigger the warhead.
Yep.
The resulting shrapnel and shockwave can cause significant damage to the aircraft's control surfaces, stealth coating, or internal systems without scoring a catastrophic direct hit, which perfectly aligns with reports of the F-35 sustaining damage but safely executing an
Hey, but that hoe landed though. So that shit was weak. Whatever that is, y'all gotta go back to the drawing board with that missile. That shit was
emergency
trash.
landing. But what are flares? These pyrotechnic countermeasures are made of magnesium or other combustible metals that burn at temperatures exceeding the aircraft's engine heat. The goal of the flares is to overwhelm or confuse the missile's IR seeker, forcing it to chase the decoy heat sources instead of the jet. But what is Iran's secret weapon? We believe it's the 358 anti-aircraft missile or the
right here.
SA-67.
Remember I told y'all, dog, that's they bread and butter food, the missiles food. That's they bread and butter. The nuclear missiles, dog, that's what they good at making. That's they bread and butter. I guess they don't believe in having elite ass jets or something. I know they got some jets, but they ain't got the shit we got, dog. Because one thing about us, when we get something, we don't pass it out to let them steal it. You know, y'all can have the drones and shit. But our elite shit, we won't even give y'all the designs to that shit. Y'all better figure it out and try to copy it like we stole y'all shit. You know what I'm saying?
The 358 is a unique hybrid between a loitering munition or kamikaze drone and a surface-to-air missile. But how does it work? It flies at slower subsonic speeds, and if a 385 missile or a more advanced high-speed indigenous IR-guided surface-to-air missile was guided by a ground-based IRST network, it could engage the F-35 entirely within the infrared spectrum, bypassing the jet's radar-evading.
Nah, them hoes right there, nigga, them hoes cost 2.5, bro. Just shoot one of them hoes. Is it 2.5? Yeah, 2.5, bro. Just shooting them hoes costs 2.5, and they got 4 of them hoes on the back of that bitch, man. That's $8 million on the back of that bitch. Well, that's 10 million on the back of that motherfucking truck that they shoot, man.
Capabilities entirely. This incident challenges the long-held doctrine that fifth-generation fighters can operate with total impunity in contested airspace, highlighting the evolving threat of infrared detection. But it has its advantages as it cannot hit fighter jets.
You see that all you gotta do is race to get out of his range, bitch. I could just hit this bitch full throttle and just smash. Once I get out of that range, remember, a missile, it's not a gun. It's a missile. It's controlled by computers. Once you get out of that computer range, nigga, that bitch just gonna... Just imagine how many missiles just end up in the sea and shit, places like that don't even hit shit, dog. Because them niggas, them elite jet fighters and got out of the range, man.
Jets far from its radius of launch system. During Operation Fury, the U.S. has been using F-35s to lead strikes and declared air superiority to hunt for surface-to-air missile and suppress air defenses. Although the U.S. has achieved near-total air superiority, but the war is just entering its most dangerous stage. But here is the problem: Iran is still not out of the fight. If the U.S. owns the sky, why not just send in standard fighters? Because while Iran's main network is shattered, isolated surface-to-air batteries like the S-300 are still hiding in the shadows. For an F-15E Strike Eagle, the legendary bomb truck of the Air Force, one lucky radar lock from a rogue missile is a death sentence. And in a high-stakes conflict, losing a crew and a multi-million-dollar jet to a surviving battery is a risk the Pentagon simply won't take. The Middle East to reach Iranian airspace, timing was absolutely critical. The moment those IDF jets reached their marks, the missiles were released. And that brings us to the most terrifying, complicated part of this entire operation, the synchronization. Military planners rely on a tactic called time on target. Look at this map. You have missiles firing from submarines, cruise missiles launching from escort ships, and massive payload drops from stealth bombers. They're all deploying from completely different locations at entirely different times. But here is the genius of it. The US military machine was mathematically choreographed so everything impacted Kairaj, Tehran, Qom, Kermanshah, and Isfahan at the exact same second the Israeli jets dropped their guided bombs. It was designed to be a total systemic shock and explodes at the same time. A move to collapse the regime instantly. When those munitions finally hit, it was pure shock and awe. But why did the Iranian air defenses fail to activate? Well, to put it simply, the US military operates in a completely different league. Using a highly advanced mix of electronic warfare and cyber operations, coordinated from space to the ground, the coalition was able to inject false data directly into Iranian...
How y'all think that they know that shit got blew up for sure? If the person that's launching the missile is somewhere else or something, like, how do they know for sure that it got blew up? They know for sure because them whole ass satellites that's in the motherfucking space, dog. That's what that shit there for, fool. That shit see them explosions and everything on camera. That shit was scary. That they got that shit in space and that shit could see that if that shit blew up some way in another country, dog.
Radar screens. Top-tier Iranian air defense systems like their homegrown Baver and their Russian-supplied batteries were absolutely overwhelmed by this electronic assault.
Overwhelmed, bro.
But to actually hunt them down, the U.S. set a brilliant trap.
Just imagine having a system that you think is high-tech, and y'all got them hoes sitting at the feet of y'all country just waiting for anything that's wrong good enough. And y'all sensors don't even go off, and y'all see 5 or 6 jets just fly by y'all and just bump y'all. So basically, them 5 motherfucking trucks just sitting there just really taking up space, dog. Y'all gotta go back to the drawing board with y'all weaponry, bro. Like, I know it's smart people in the world besides the United States. People be saying them other countries is way smarter than us. How come they weapons ain't better than ours? Like, they weapons is trash, dog. It's some futuristic shit, but it's trash. Yeah.
They launched hundreds of ABM 160 MALDs, miniature air-launched decoys. To a panicked Iranian radar operator staring at a chaotic screen, these tiny drones look exactly like a massive squadron of A-15s or F-16s screaming toward the capital. With the door kicked wide open, fifth-generation stealth fighters, including both U.S. and Israeli F-35s with possible F-22 Raptors, sliced through the airspace completely undetected. Ultimately, the Iranian air defense network wasn't just suppressed, it was completely dismantled, at least for the time period. Because the Iranian do have a huge firepower. Tehran has fired...
So, that was a good strategy. They take out their sensors so they can't sense that, nigga. Yeah, we gonna go straight for that. Y'all think we going for y'all? Nah, we ain't going for y'all. We finna slide in here real fast, go blow up these sensors and get up out of there, and then come counter with another attack right behind it.
Back. In Operation Truthful Promise 4, a massive wave of missiles and drones just targeted U.S. bases in Israel. Here's the fallout. The UAE's Al Dhafar air base was hit, leaving one dead from shrapnel. In Bahrain, the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet HQ was directly targeted. Qatar's air defenses successfully wiped out incoming missiles, while Kuwait locked down its entire airspace under heavy fire.
If it wasn't for them computer sensors, dog, a lot of shit would be blew up, fool. If it wasn't for these smart people in the world making them sensors and shit, dog, it'll be a lot of unalive people in the world because they shooting down a lot of missiles that's coming for the what's the name because of them sensors and shit.
Fire. Meanwhile, nationwide sirens are blasting across Israel, with massive mid-air interceptions lighting up the skies over Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. If you don't want your phone and emails to get compromised like that, you should get this military-grade VPN. Think of Surfshark VPN as 30-day money-back guarantee. But how did Israel manage to fly all the way to Iran? At 9 in the morning, Israel launched more than a dozen aircraft, but it's a complicated process. They have to navigate or entirely bypass the airspace of neighboring countries like Syria and Iraq. To avoid hostile air defenses, defense analysts estimate the actual flight distance to reach central Iran is between 930 and 1,240 miles each way.
Think about that right there. Why you think the stealth is so important to this what do they call this? This operation. The stealth B2 is so sophisticated to this because, for one, they say that bitch takes off from Missouri. That bitch only can carry 2 missiles at a time, fool. 2 at a time. That big ass plane, that big black motherfucker. That bitch can come all the way from Missouri, USA, go all the way to Iran, drop bombs and don't even need no gas, and come back to reload the bombs and fuel. The stealth is deadly on top of not being tracked under none of y'all radars, nigga. And that bitch can fly under altitude and over altitude, bro. Like, that motherfucker, it can fly so high to where a regular jet, your ears will probably pop. They'll be so goddamn high. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Although this routes may seem straightforward, they involve complex planning, including calculations for air refueling and coordinating attack aircraft to pass through Jordan, Syria, and Iraq. Israel and U.S. strategy was to attack Iran in 3 waves. The first wave targeted surface air-to-air sites, radar installations, and Iran's air defense headquarters in Tehran, Elam, and Khuzestan. The second wave focused on destroying ballistic missiles, and finally, the third wave targeted military manufacturing industries. Kicking down the door. The attack begins not with manned aircraft, but with robotic precision from the sea. The goal is simple: blind the enemy's eyes, their radars, and silence their voice, their command and control.
I told you that's what it was. We gonna blind you, we gonna jam your radars, and we gonna blow up y'all weapons, so y'all gonna try to go for that shit. It's over with. It's over. Dog, the average country who'd have went through this, dog, would have tapped the fuck out. 1, 2, 3. They'd have tapped out like an old WWE wrestling match, man, with Hulk Hogan, R.I.P. Yeah, but R.I.P. to Chuck Norris too, man. Yeah. Yeah, but they would have laid down, dog, but they not, dog. They want y'all to come and do some gun battling now. He say, yeah, y'all got them. They say y'all got them good elite jets and them good elite ship drivers and shit and submarines. But nigga, do y'all got some real shooters? Do y'all got some real shooters? Let's check them out.
In the Persian Gulf and the Northern Arabian Sea, Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, ships like the USS Thomas Hudner, received the launch order. The vertical launch system sells his open
vertical launch.
Dozens of Tomahawk land attack missiles erupt from the
out of a fucking boat, nigga.
Decks. These missiles fly at subsonic speeds, hunting the terrain in what we call nap of the earth flight to stay below the radar.
Look at this. Now, y'all telling me that Iran is good with their missiles and shit, dog. How the hell y'all don't got no shit like this? Bro, it will not get censored, bro. Long as it's up under this level right here, bro. This is the radar detector level above this. Man, that bitch stay in a line, nigga. And you can fire numerous of them holes, bro.
Horizon. They are programmed to loiter and strike simultaneously. Their warheads slam into S-300.
Boom, nigga. That shit ain't nothing. Boom, bunkers,
They degrade
nigga.
the integrated air defense system, effectively carving out safe corridors for the pilots who are
like them weapons that they got ain't
30 minutes
elite,
past
dog.
H hour.
It's some shit.
While the Tomahawks are
But
still
it ain't.
impacting, the silver bullets of the U.S.
They gotta
Air
get some of
Force
them
are
Chinese
already
people over there to
deep
help them
inside
or
hostile
something,
airspace.
dog. Cause
These are the B-2 Spirit stealth bombers. With the air
remember what I told you? This plane right here is a big part of them taking shit over, bro. Because they used a whole bunch of jets to circle him like he need help. Like if he need help or something, nigga, he don't need no help, nigga. That nigga went in there. That bitch can fly low as shit. Like it can fly low as shit and just drop off on your bitch ass. Bop bop. Blue, nigga. Then get out of there the fastest. And even if it can't get out of there the fastest, it can go straight up above latitude where you won't even ever be able to even touch it, period. You get what I'm saying? Your missile systems won't even be able to, like, you know what I'm saying? So, this motherfucker's
Air
some
defense
bad
network
motherfucker.
fractured by Tomahawk cruise missiles, usually fired from
Goddamn, you
destroyers
goddamn
hundreds
right
of
we
miles
working,
away.
goddamn it,
The
more
path
3
is now
seconds.
clear. Now comes the strategic sites like nuclear bunkers, which can be bombed by B-2's Spirit, the tip of the spear. Launching from bases in Jordan and the UAE.
The goddamn B2, that bitch costs $2.5 billion, bro. We got 20 of them hoes. They say the government has no more money. And it's a story that we had 20. Some people say we got 19. Some people say we got 20 because some people say one got wrecked. We don't know. But I can tell you this, nigga. No other country got one. We got 20. Bro, all you got to do is put 4 or 5 of them hoes out there on the boulevard, boy, and they going to tear some shit up. With long fuel longevity, your sensors, man, you can't shoot shit at this hole. This hole even if you, man, it ain't been a time where I've been trying to see a war between the like where somebody was chasing a stealth, like trying to shoot missile at it and chase it. It's never been, it's never, you can't look it up, bro. You can't hunt that hole down. That hole is black as the night. Nigga, you're not gonna see that hoe coming up. And you know they gonna strike at nighttime like the Laos when they gonna raid your house. Nigga, they gonna hit you early in the morning, nigga, when it's still the crack of dawn, nigga.
Squadrons of F-15 E-Strike Eagles roar into the theater. These are the bomb trucks of the operation. Each F-15 is heavily laden with GDMs and small diameter bombs. Interestingly, it can carry up to 19 GDAMs or 28 small...
19 of them hoes. Just imagine that jet. The B-2 only can hold 2 big-ass missiles, but the missiles it carry bunker busters on that hoe. Nigga, just imagine, like, nigga, that bitch, man, nah, them hoes weigh tons. I mean, them hoes weigh, nigga, you drop one of them hoes, 20 of them hoes on that bitch. God damn.
All diameter weapons. While the B-2s hit the deep bunkers, the F-15s
because of the UIA. Bird.
Their AESA radars scan the ground for ballistic missile launchers hiding in valleys. Working in...
See, like, if a motherfucking jet can do all this, dog, y'all weaponry is trash. How the fuck can he get up on y'all and y'all not blasting that hoe out the way? That's because them motherfucking jammers, bro, them signal jammers and shit, dog, like, bro, they said the stealth got a signal jammer on it, dog, that it'll jam up the computer so loud and the sound in the ear. You know how them people be wearing the headsets? That it'll be so loud that they gotta throw the headset, nigga. They said that the stealth jams up the sensors like that. Like, y'all got some trash ass weapons. That's why I be thinking these are trash, but don't get it twisted. Them hoes can shoot jets out the sky. But that shit trash. That's what you got waiting on us, dog? On that? Man, come on, dog. That ain't enough, dog.
In pairs, they drop precision bombs on missile convoys,
UAE got
hangars,
money.
and secondary
Got the
command
money.
nodes. Once they are Winchester, out of ammo, or low on fuel, they don't go home yet. They connect to this tanker common launch tube that fits into almost any aircraft.
Go get us some gas. It ain't over with.
They retreat to those tanker tracks established in Phase 1, taking on thousands of pounds of jet fuel in midair before turning back for a second sortie.
Nigga, it ain't over.
2 hours past H hour. To sustain the pressure, the U.S. Navy's floating air bases enter the fight. Cruising in the Arabian Sea, a carrier strike group turns into the wind. Steam and electromagnetic catapults begin launching aircraft every 30 seconds. F/A-18 Super Hornets launch carrying anti-radiation missiles. Their job is DAD, destruction of enemy air defenses.
Destruction.
They are hunting down any surviving radar operators foolish enough to turn their systems on.
If you turn that bitch on, we gonna blow it up. You better act like that bitch broke, even if it worked. Cause if you don't, we gonna blow the shit up. They was riding around punking these niggas, nigga. I'm talking about they were rolling around, taking over shit. Without these jets, dog, these jets would be $1 million drivers, dog. Anybody who gets in the wheel behind that plane during the war should have to be a millionaire, dog, to me. Because, bro, dog, anything can go wrong, fool. Dog, you getting shot at. And what got me into liking this shit, bro, is I saw a jet get chased by a Scud. My nigga, that jet was working that wheel. When in Texas, we call it working the wood wheel, man. Working the steering wheel, man. Driving that bitch good. Man, that nigga was driving that bitch good. He was swinging and swerving that missile. Couldn't even keep control till he got the right angle. And this was one of those jets that had this where it can shoot from the back of it. Man, he got the right angle and straightened it out on that hoe, on that missile. Boom, blew that hoe up. Bitch, stop playing with me. Then I seen a tanker, one of them big old ships, try to shoot at one of our jets. My nigga, that jet swerved that bitch. I'm talking about swerved because the missile wasn't a Scud. It swerved it where it barely missed him, nigga, and all in one synchronized. He dropped the bomb right on that hoe, put that whole ship lights out. Boom! She swerved him and dropped that bitch. That shit was like a video game, man. He say, yeah, he say they got hit as well.
Meanwhile, F-35 Sea Lightning pushed forward to gather intelligence and strike high-threat targets.
Look, bro, bitch, get out the way. That shit trash. Like, y'all ain't...
Orbiting far behind them are the E-2D Hawkeyes, the quarterbacks in the sky, managing the massive traffic of hundreds of U.S. jets.
Yup.
By sunrise, the first wave is over. The eyes of the enemy air defense have been blinded by Tomahawks. The heart of the nuclear program has been crushed by B-2s.
Tomahawk. I
and
told
the limbs
you.
of the missile forces have been severed by F-15 and carrier
Look, they
aircraft.
coming sideways.
We make original videos from scratch and...
Listen, man. They came from around the world. They came from around, bro. They took out this country, dog. They had a damn good strategy, dog. I showed y'all about them drones too, dog. That how we stole their idea, dog. We stole their idea, fool. You got the Lucas and you got the Shed. My nigga, we stole their drone idea, nigga. And what's crazy is we stole their drone idea and we make other countries buy the shit from us. That's crazy. They came up with the shit, but we sell the most. Because our shit better than they shit is. You know what I'm saying? The Strait of Hormuz, my nigga. The Strait of Hormuz, whatever you call it. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem. That's why these gas prices is high. That's why, well, we're going to go to this stealth real fast so I can show you how this stealth put in work. Goddamn stealth.
What is the second phase of Operation Epic Fury? It starts with a B-2 stealth bomber dropping a massive bunker buster bomb on a target nestled in the Al Gore's...
I told y'all, dog. These motherfuckers made bombs. Y'all can see my motherfucking mouse. These motherfuckers made bombs because they hide their weapons. They not only use bunkers for safety for themselves, they use it to hide their weapons. And also, these weapons can shoot through the bunkers, bro. Meaning the ones that they hiding, they can shoot up out of here. But they done built a bomb that doesn't blow up off impact until it hits this type of concrete structure first. Once it hit this shit, it's gonna blow this shit to smithereens, dog.
Mountains surrounding Tehran. The target was chosen for a specific reason. Buried deep beneath the mountains, Iran has constructed a labyrinth of multi-layered underground tunnels. They built this vast network to hide their crown jewels and massive arsenal of ballistic missiles.
They got that shit from El Chapo, man.
Emerge from these hidden bunkers to ambush American jets when they least.
It be looking like nothing but just sand and mountains, nigga. In actuality, they got them hoes hidden in the crevices to blow your motherfucking back off, nigga. Hidden in the mountains, my nigga.
Expected. So how do you counter a threat buried that deep? You use a highly surgical weapon designed to pierce straight through thick layers of reinforced concrete. With just a dozen of these bunker busters, the military can wipe out an entire underground missile city in a single devastating strike. What is phase 2 of Operation Epic Fury? 7 days of sustained combat. The skies over Iran are finally quiet, but don't let the silence fool you. Although the U.S. has achieved near total air superiority, but the war is just entering its
air superiority.
Phase 1 is about clearing
the air is clear.
While phase 2, it's about targeting.
Yeah, the air is clear. Yeah. I'm gonna sound like George White on this. Yeah. The air is definitely clear. They definitely cleared the air. That's why I say these are the elite. Without this, man, we wouldn't be shit, dog. Without them jets, nigga, they definitely cleared the air, nigga.
Iran's strategic ballistic missiles underground. These are high-tech labyrinths bored deep into solid mountain rock, shielded by hundreds of feet of earth and reinforced
Look at this
concrete.
shit, dog.
If you drop a standard bomb here, it won't even leave a scratch.
It won't leave a
But
scratch.
here is the problem. Iran is still not out of the fight. If the U.S. owns the sky, why not just send in standard fighters? Because while Iran's main network is shattered, isolated surface-to-air batteries like the S-300 are still hiding in the shadows. For an F-15 E-Strike Eagle, the legendary bomb truck of the Air Force, one lucky radar lock from a rogue missile is...
Whoever the spy was, and that nigga told all they intel. Whoever the spy was that they were spying on Iran or whatever, that nigga told everything, bro. He told about the mountains. He told about the 3 years, about the little truck that they was building that took 3 years. That bitch was sitting on top of the mountain. The USA went straight for that motherfucker. They blew that hoe up the second day. Y'all worked 3 years on building this bitch. Well, go back to the drawing board, man.
is a death sentence. And in a high-stakes conflict, losing a crew and a multi-million-dollar jet to a surviving battery is a risk the Pentagon simply won't take. When the risk is too high for conventional fighters, you bring in the big boys. The B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. This $2 billion flying wing is designed for one specific purpose, to go where nothing else can. It doesn't fight air defenses, it ignores them.
It ignore them hoes, bitch. I don't even gotta, just imagine me flying this bitch in the war going on. I don't even gotta pay attention to you bitches because y'all cannot see me or censor me. And once y'all not gonna see me, y'all gonna feel me. And by the time y'all get to feel me, I'm gonna be too close up on y'all ass, nigga. Hey, this a bad motherfucker.
Cruising undetected in the stratosphere, the B-2 is the only platform on Earth capable of penetrating this contested airspace to deliver the final blow, raining down dozens of 2,000-pound BLU-109 bunker busters to crack the mountain wide open. But where are the nuclear sites located? The forces targeted highly fortified subterranean weapons complexes, often referred to as missile cities, which were carved deep into the bedrock of the Alborz mountains surrounding Tehran. Where did this long-range mission originate? The operation began thousands of miles away at Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri.
I told y'all.
4 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers took off for a direct round-trip mission.
I told y'all ass, man, them bitches can go all the way over there from Missouri, nigga. Like, that's a bad motherfucker, fool.
Relying on a fleet of aerial refueling tankers over the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea to complete the 6,000-plus nautical mile journey.
6,000 miles, nigga.
How did the military prepare the airspace for the incoming bombers? Before the B-2s arrived, U.S. and Allied forces executed a suppression of enemy air defenses strategy. EA-18 G-Growlers jammed enemy radar systems with heavy electronic warfare, while fighter jets destroyed operational surface-to-air missile launchers to blind the defense grid and clear a safer path, successfully infiltrating the degraded airspace completely undetected. What was the tactical strategy for destroying facilities buried so deeply underground?
That nigga be, whoever draw them hoes, they probably be having fun.
Bays to saturate the area rather than dropping
they be having fun.
Explosive. They deployed multiple precision-guided bunker busters, calculating exact angles of impact to collapse reinforced concrete entrances, shatter ventilation shafts, and exploit structural weak points, effectively burying the ballistic missiles inside the mountain.
That's crazy, dog. Like some mad scientist shit. And that bitch dropped them hoes perfectly.
How many bunker buster bombs were dropped during this operation? The B-2s dropped dozens of BLU-109 at 2,000-pound precision-guided penetrator bombs. This strike was a key component of a larger 72-hour campaign that successfully hit approximately 200 hardened infrastructure targets deep inside the region.
Damn.
But what's the difference between the BLU-109 and the GBU-57 bomb? While the massive 30,000 pounds GBU-57 MOP is used to crush the deepest parts of a mountain, the GBU-28 and GBU-31 are the
behind that hoe.
Let's break down exactly how this works. Once this bomb drops from the belly of the B-2 Spirit, it falls just like a traditional unguided weapon. The real magic is in the fusing. Ground crews can fit it with a nose fuse, a tail fuse, or both. If it hits the dirt with the nose fuse active, it detonates on impact, triggering the explosive conduit instantly for a massive surface blast. But if the pilot needs to crack a hardened target, they rely on
they
the
use the tail fuse.
FMU-139 tail fuse for a delayed reaction.
Oh.
Driven by gravity, the heavy casing of the bomb easily penetrates
Look
the
at how it
concrete
just go
surface
through
of the
that
building.
shit, bitch.
Once inside, the
You
smart
ain't
fuse
hiding
counts
nothing.
down the programmed milliseconds before triggering the 500-pound payload,
Boo!
destroying the target from the inside out. Considering its small $4,000 price tag,
This shit
the
got
sheer
$4
destructive
grand.
return on investment is
That's a bad
staggering.
motherfucker for $4 grand.
Before the war even started, the U.S. cyber warfare team bombarded the Iranian with tons of spam emails, junk calls, and all kinds of online breaches to get classified data. This data doesn't just result in spam and scam attempts. It can also affect your insurance rates and ultimately will lead into a loan denial just when you might need credit. Incogni helps protect your privacy by regularly scanning between the BLU-109 and the massive GBU-57 launching process. Step 1. The bomb deployment platform. As previously mentioned, a B-2 stealth bomber flies at a very high altitude. When the aircraft reaches the designated location and the conditions are optimal, it can release this specialized MOAB weapon system. The bomb is designed for precision, and the deployment height plays a crucial role in its trajectory and effectiveness. Then step 2 comes the targeting precision. The bomb is out. How did the B-2s reach the missile caves without being detected? As stated, almost every aircraft has a rudder and elevators to turn and stabilize the plane, but the B-2 Spirit has none of these. This is because any vertical structure would reflect radar waves, which is why they had to design it without vertical stabilizer or rudder at the rear. Instead, they used this technique of split drag rudders to provide directional stability and control in a flying wing aircraft. But the most important is the composite stealth structure. Here, we find that all the edges are made of fiberglass epoxy to reflect radar, while the largest part of the wing is primarily made of graphite epoxy. Interestingly, the crew station assembly is made up of aluminum. At the base, since these areas have to withstand a lot of heat from the engine, they are made of titanium, a super strong, expensive material. Finally, we have fiberglass polyamide, a stealthy material able to withstand heat. This is what it looks like with all the labeling and segments assigned to it to give you a better picture. Let's take a look at the $1 billion radar paint technology, which is still classified, but here's what we know from aviation experts. It involves the use of radar-absorbing material, also called RAM. RAM is a polymer-based material applied to the surface of stealth military aircraft, like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. Moving to the belly of the beast and opening the bomb bay door is this weapon adapter suspension, which makes this bomber formidable. While the B-2 Spirit might look small, it can fit around 80 numbers of Mark 82 bombs weighing 500 pounds.
Wow.
Yes, all these 80 weapons can fit inside this weapon
Yeah, but
adapter,
that's them small
totaling around
motherfuckers,
40,000
though.
pounds, which is approximately 18,000 kilograms of free-fall gravity weapon
That
system.
is crazy, dog.
Depending on the mission, the B-2 Spirit can switch to this rotary weapon system, enabling it to carry around 16 numbers of AGM-158 missiles,
Wow.
which can cost around $1.5 million each. When ready, the B-2 Spirit can drop this weapon payload discreetly. The AGM missiles unfold their wings to fly towards the target.
Watch how them hoes go to flying like planes, nigga.
Which is around 370
It's crazy,
kilometers.
dog.
We make original videos from scratch and animate.
Yeah, man, that shit there is ill. That's ill, dog. Told y'all, dog, like that shit there that they got going on out there, boy. Them people ain't laying down, dog. They weaponry is not good as ours, dog. I don't care what they say, fool. Their weaponry is not good as ours. It's just not. It's a loud ass rocks Dubai.
Indian Ocean. That's according to a U.S. official who says 2 Iranian ballistic missiles missed the Diego Garcia base Friday morning. Now, it happened as the UK said it would allow the U.S. to use British bases to go after Iranian missile sites that target ships in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran later warned Britain that it considers the move participation in aggression. President Trump has slammed NATO allies as cowards for not helping secure the Strait of Hormuz, but NATO says it is discussing how to reopen the vital waterway. South Korea has also signaled its willingness to join the effort. Trump's call for help from allies is a reversal from what he said earlier in the week. Listen to this.
Well, we don't need too much help, and we don't need any help, actually. We don't need help. But you need a lot of help in the sense of you need ships, you need volume. And NATO could help us, but they so far haven't had the courage to do so. And others could help us, but, we don't use it. At a certain point, it'll open itself.
Now, Trump's remarks come as U.S. officials work to avoid a potential months-long closure. An assessment determined Iran could possibly keep the waterway shut for up to 6 months. That's according to multiple sources familiar with the document. The White House and Pentagon officials insist the assessment and that time frame weren't being seriously considered. Time for more. We're joined by Nina Hase-Trowbridge, the chief political correspondent for the German broadcaster Deutsche Welle, and she joins us from Berlin. Thanks so much for being here with us.
And of course,
Religious Shia Muslims strike their heads in ritual mourning for Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Iran's late supreme leader, killed in an Israeli airstrike.
ما کفن پوش میایم و پای رهبر آینده هم میستیم و ازشون محافظت میکنیم. حتی اگر خدای نکرده بتونن تعرضی به رهبر جدیدی که اعلام میشه بکنن، هم ما دوباره پای رهبر بعدی هم وای میستیم و انشالله این نظام با قدرت ادامه خواهد داد.
He said, I'm watching you, seems like just a regular guy, seem chill, man. Yeah, I'm cool, bro. I'm just a little, I'm a little different. I may be a little weird around the edges, I'm into this politics shit, But if I told you what I've been through, you would think that I wouldn't even care about this type of shit. I care about this type of shit. Like, I'm a knowledgeable person, dog. I like to learn, dog. I be on bullshit. Don't get it twisted. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But, yeah, I'm on this shit right here.
As night sets in, a black cloud rises over the city. By daybreak, oily water rains down on Tehran. Israel has struck several major oil depots on the edge of the city.
Remember I told y'all about that shit, dog. Them oil wells that they struck, dog. You wasn't even supposed to do that shit, bitch. Bitch, I shit already high over here, bitch. You go strike that oil well, bitch. Nigga, just add $2 to our shit again. Been through life, same stuff over my head through. Just want to eat and live in peace, man. That's all. Once you get to this age, man, that's all it is in life to do. That's the greatest thing.
You could really hear
stay in your own lane.
Parts of the city, especially
take care of your family, man.
And the west, and then we saw that thick smoke in the night sky. And I'm going to show you above us. You can see that there is black clouds still going over.
Hey, that's the comment of the day, Critical. It's funny. We're on day 21 of a 37-year-old war. Also, you forgot to mention this, Critical. It was only supposed to last for 10 days. That's what I was explaining to them yesterday on the live is, how can you put a timing on some death? Oh, yeah, we're going to go over here. We're going to unalive all of them. It'll be about 10 days, and they'll tap out, and I'll give them 10 days. How the hell, man, them people telling y'all to put them boots on the ground. This shit has just started. We are 21. Day 21.
One other thing I want to show you as well. So you can really see it. It rained this morning in Tehran, and the rain seemed to be saturated with oil as well. You can see
that's
there's
crazy.
This black soot that's inside.
That's crazy right there, dog. Oil in the rain? Oil in the rain because they blew that shit up. Just wasting gas and oil, dog. Just wasting it, dog.
Inside the rainwater. The strikes turn day into night. It's an absolutely apocalyptic scene here. We've just made it to the Shahran oil depot, which was attacked last night, and a massive wave of
I hope you don't mind if I pin your comment,
an
Critical.
hour and a half with massive
I gotta pin your
thuds and then
comment because
explosions
that's
that we
the
could hear.
comment of the
And
day,
that
man.
thick black plume of smoke, we saw that last night, and now we're actually seeing it up close. And what we're also seeing is that some of those destroyed storage tanks are still on fire. There's still flames originating from them. You can also see here that the area around here is also completely destroyed. There's people here actually working on this electricity pole.
Critical, that's because they don't know. They don't know. A lot of people don't even, bro, I didn't know shit about the such as a hummus. I didn't know nothing about that shit, dog. I found out about this shit, dog. Like, I just found out that this is where all the truckers get reloaded with oil at, bro. And if they can't get in there, it's a U-turn. They can't even make a U. Like, you basically driving all the way over there for nothing if you can't get up in there to get your refill. So that shit is cut out. And then on top of it, it's other countries' oil too. So why would they want to put their oil on the highway if y'all blowing up shit on the highway? Which is, I'm saying the highway, but it's really the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Y'all blowing up my product? Nah, nigga. And y'all blowing up my product and I ain't even got shit to do with what y'all got going on. Nah, nigga, we ain't. Close this bitch up. Let the price go up, man. Like, this, hey. We can't really tell why we hit. I say we hit them because they didn't agree. Because they didn't agree with Trump in the time that he wanted them to agree in. Man, Trump wants this shit, dog. It seemed like I never seen Trump with so much energy since we've been warring. Normally that nigga be sit back born looking like he about to go to sleep or something. This nigga got a lot of energy when it comes to this shit because that's what he wants. It's like a chess game to him because he don't got no gun on his side. If he had a gun on his side, it wouldn't be no games involved. It would be real life shit. And nigga, Trump is a bullshit ass.
To try and get the electricity back.
I know y'all.
Israel says.
I know it's people that like Trump, but come on, y'all, dog. All this shit for nothing, fool. That shit costs money, dog. Billions of dollars, dog. We talking about bombs that cost in the range from 2.5 million to 30,000. To 30,000. The drones is 35,000, dog. Them big ass bombs and shit, dog. Them hoes be $2.5 million, $2 million, dog, and they just dropping them hoes like we just rich or something, dog. We ain't, bro. The prices is high. Well, how the fuck is y'all building all them bombs and shit? Y'all got 20 planes that's worth $2.5 billion a piece, dog. Dog, just one of them planes could feed so many people, fool. Just one of them planes, bro. That bitch worth 2.5 billion. Not million. You know?
Instructions. Do you consider this an existential threat to the Islamic
it's
Republic?
bad leaders in all the countries, dog. It's bad leaders in all of them, bro. Why do you think that most of them other countries, like the country we just took the oil from, why you think they leaders are dirty like they are and they're the biggest narco traffickers? Because they're poor, bro. Y'all keep trying to tap into their main resource, but then at the same time, the people we took the oil from, president was a piece of shit. He was making all that money off the Fetty Wap, allegedly, and he wasn't taking care of his people, dog. He wasn't like El Chapo. Like El Chapo was, one thing about it, he gonna take care of his people. Sinister drug lord, we all know that. Bro, he gonna take care of his people. Have y'all ever seen the El Chapo movie? Bro, El Chapo needed a new place to land the planes with the work. It was some type of little island in between where he was trying to go. Because where he used to land his planes at, it was hot. So, this island had people on it. But it was a few things that island was missing. They were missing running water. And some had electricity and some didn't. My nigga, you know what El Chapo did? He said, man, I'm gonna go talk to these people on this island. I promised these people water and electricity, nigga. And you wanna know what them people did for him? treated him like God, and transformed that shit into an army for him. He gonna take care of his people, dog. He gonna take care of his people, dog. He was an evil man, dog. He was evil as fuck. But he gave you a chance. Bro, when they caught El Chapo, bro, when he had a warrant, bro, when they mess up, believe it or not, though, when they mess up, bro, they stand up, fool. Because it was some black people that went down there to get surgeries. I read the story on this. That went to Mexico to get some surgeries. You know, surgeries is cheaper down there. And the cartel, they took a wrong, the black people took a wrong turn, and the cartel swooped them up, thinking that they was some type of ops or something. It was three of them. It was 2 girls and 2 guys. One of the girls didn't have her ID, so she had to stay at the room. So in the car at this moment, it's just 3 people, 2 guys and a girl. And one of the girls and the guys is brother and sister. So the SA got them out the car, you know, interrogated them, tied them up or whatever, shot one of them. Come to find out that they was the wrong people. My nigga, the cartel members made them, the lady did the interview, they released them. They released the brother and the sister. They said that, the cartel members said that, I gotta release you. She's like, what you mean you finna release me? She was like, yeah, because they gonna kill me afterwards. But instead of killing him, he didn't. They didn't kill him. My nigga, they made them niggas sit in front of the police stations with their hands handcuffed, nigga, on their knees, nigga, till the police came outside and picked them up. One thing about it, everything is done on orders with them essays, man. If you don't do it correctly, they're gonna make you suffer the consequences. They own people, bro. They made them niggas sit in front of the police station on their knees, handcuffed until the police came out and get them, pick them up, man, for their body. So y'all gotta understand, sometimes them essays be doing shit like, cause they have to, dog. That country, Mexico, is ran by the cartel. I don't know why people keep trying to visit there. Bro, you stupid if you try to visit Mexico and you're black or something, bro. It's not, listen, bro, it's a country ran by the cartel. They are over there warring for the borders right now. Why are they warring for the borders when Trump just built the wall, though? You want to know why? Because they made deals with the United States, fool. When Trump turns his eye and don't want to help, just because they say don't help and you know they need help, it's some type of deals going on. You busted all the Mexicans because of Fetty Wap illegally. You Iran out because who we took the oil from because you say they was the biggest narcos of Fetty Wap, bro. That's not true. We had no reason to barge into drugs that go to Asia. Why are we barging in drugs that go to Asia, man? And number one, the main reason, where does Fetty Wap come from? It don't come from America. It don't come from no Mexico. Man, it come from them Chinese people, bro. Why you ain't over there raiding their country, dog, trying to get all that fentanyl up out of there? Yeah. Y'all go look it up where that shit come from. That shit coming with the China. And he always seems to, when it comes to China, about drugs, they turn their motherfucking left. What about the MDMA? You know, like the shit you put in X pills and shit? Dog, them Chinese people is the one got that shit, dog. Why you think when it comes to X pills by the boatloads and shit like that, you got to go through them Chinese people? Bro, like, dog, I'm telling you, that shit is through the Chinese. They not doing nothing to them. They giving them reparations and shit and rights over here and shit. And they some of the biggest drug dealers. My nigga, that shit comes from China, dog. It comes from China, dog. You want to end the drug, the Fetty Wap. If you that much so bad, run up in that country and go clean that shit up. So when you talking about that biggest narco, man, I don't want to hear that bullshit, dog. You know who they are. Your buddies. Telling y'all, he ain't gonna fuck with countries that's his partners, dog. He gonna turn the legal eye. You know, like you said, though, this is like chess. It's definitely like a chess game, bro. Those are soldiers on that chessboard, bro, and you got to use it as such, bro. The strategy that the United States had for Iran, though, it was, bro, if you use this shit on any other country, bro, they gonna lay down. They gonna lay down, bro. These people are not laying down. They like, y'all cleared the air. Now y'all gotta put these boots on the ground and clear the land. Nigga, they got shooters. Let's see what y'all shooters about. We know y'all can fly them jets good. We know y'all got good jets. We know. But let's see if y'all got some good shooters, though. This shit just now started, y'all. This shit just now started. So just know that y'all kids that's over there, man, they might be over there. They might be over there, dog. Y'all kids that's over there might be over there for a little bit, bro. Like, it ain't, just don't see no war happening in 10 days, dog. I don't know what the fuck. When have we had a war that was over with in 10 days? Show me. Show me where we had a war that's over with in 10 days, dog. I'll wait. Bro, you got to go in them buildings and clear them buildings and shit. You got to go, you know. This is when you run into them kids with the guns and shit. And, you know, when you run in them buildings that's exploded and shit just to check for people who are unalive and alive and shit. It's when you run into them kids with guns, you get your ass shot. You know what I'm saying? Playing around with them other countries, man. So, you know, it is what it is, man. This is America. They say the land of the free, man. They say it's the land of the free, dog. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, dog, because it definitely ain't safe outside, dog. It's not safe outside, man. Not at all, bro. It's not safe outside, man. For real. But y'all been a hell of an audience, man. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And, you know, I be on the bullshit sometimes, but I be trying to be knowledgeable too about shit though. Salute y'all. Y'all been a beautiful audience, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Without y'all, this shit don't work, man. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, boy. Jonathan, man, I'm gonna give you a wrench, boy. Welcome to the team, man. I got 2 of y'all gonna get a wrench today.
They say pain don't last forever. That shit a myth. Being real gonna be your curse and a nigga's gift. That black code before the winter hit. The streets don't love us all. And boy, this shit don't come with memberships. And judge haters, but with years, he get generous. Still, we bury bonds, reaching strikes to make a digit flip. All we know is jump shots and pistol grip. I call a play and try and run that shit like Gimme Smith. Run it up, then we run into the dealership.
Yeah, I know there's some nigga shit.
They still think we slaves, but only now they ain't sending ships and laws don't get a charge when they pop us. They just getting it quick.
They just getting it quick.
Said a change coming. He can feel the shit. I told him keep dreaming school, not for what my vision see.
What?
And I know bread can't fix it all. I ain't eating the river broke, don't fix a motherfucking thing. My focus getting rich.
Nah, man, we gotta go back, dog. Fuck that. Fuck that. We gotta go back. Knowledge music, man. We gotta go back. Cause it ain't safe outside, bro. But as long as I'm here, you're safe right now. Hey.
Look, they say pain don't last forever. That shit a myth. Being real gonna be your curse and a nigga's gift. That black code before the winter hit. The streets don't love us all, and boy, this shit don't come with memberships. And judge haters, but with years, he get generous. Still, we bury bonds, reaching strikes to make a digit flip. All we know is jump shots and pistol grip. I call a play and try and run that shit like Gimme Smith. Run it up, then we run into the dealership.
Yeah,
I know that's some nigga shit. They still think we slaves, but only now they ain't sending ships and laws don't get a charge when they pop us. They just getting it quick. Our head said a change coming. He can feel the shit. I told him keep dreaming school, not for where my vision sit. And I know bread can't fix it all. I ain't ignorant, but broke don't fix a motherfucking thing. My focus getting rich. Or die trying, I came in with only 50 cents. Independent, doing it biggie on some Diddy shit. Nigga, yeah. I'm trying to chase a buck and call them underdog for a reason. My only way is up. See, I can play that fraud role with them. You can't fake with us. Bread don't make you real, just like a pistol. That don't make you tough. It's stress when you dying, but it get better when that paper touch. Get up off your ass and go and grind if I ain't saying enough. Shooting money to my cousin till he out the can. And bitches, we look like legends in the South of France. Open shirt, sipping rose, we on a yacht and can. Just some motivation to show my nigga he still got a chance. Realest in my city, nigga. That's being modest, fan. But trophies never made me satisfied the way these dollars can. So business boom, rubber band that money every night a grand. Reporting half, got them cooking books, bitch. We dodging Sam. Focus, no disrespect, Corona, but I'm black. We been fighting the breezes, crackers bought us over. Ryan, this bitch feeling low. Ironically, we never sober. Bills due, your mama crying, and daddy hocus pocus. At the same time, your own people turning into cobras. Niggas that you grew up with, hate to see it when you growing. So we marching by these cops, but I'm still looking over shoulders, cause the chances high that you gon' die the niggas that you knowin'.
God damn it.
That's fucked up. But the honest phrase, I don't know my pops, that nigga left, but the trauma stayed. You see that pain on my mama's face. The folks I love the most, they broke my heart into 100 ways. I be known for days, we don't get no therapy, we just walk around like nothing face. Shit, just another day. Bitch, we outside and it ain't nothing safe.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch, we outside and it ain't nothing safe, man. Cause it ain't safe outside. Born to lose, raise the win.
It ain't safe outside. But long as I'm here, you're safe right now. I said it ain't safe outside. I keep that thing on me. I know they wanna take my life. No, it ain't safe here no more. Cause I'm here. Cause I'm here. No, it ain't safe here no more. There is no man I fear.